What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I want to talk about the condition of your heart and how it correlates with not only your character but your relationship with God as well. It all stems from the condition of your heart. It really does. If you don't take time to, because just look at the world that you're surrounded by. Everything in this world is trying to break you. Everything in this world is trying to mess you up on the inside, destroy your heart, destroy your identity. And your identity lies within your heart as well. Everything lies within the heart. Without the heart, you're walking around with all this knowledge, but you have no spirit. You have no character. You could be the smartest person in the world. You could be the most wisest person out here, and without character, you're just, you have no character, but you're wise with no character. And the heart, taking care of the heart is important. People forget this, and this is another reason why this upcoming generation is struggling so badly, because they forget these principles, because everything that they're surrounded by is teaching them that their heart doesn't matter. Like the music they listen to, everything that has been influencing these younger guys out here, it has not been helping them become one from within. And if you're broken inside, you gotta work on that. You gotta work on mending your heart. You gotta work on that. There's nothing weak about it, and there's nothing soft about it. That's just a BS excuse that this generation uses to stay broken. Either to stay broken, or it's something that is keeping this generation from really healing. This generation and previous generations, it's keeping people from healing. It's keeping people from being who they really are, because it all stems from the heart. And you'll notice it in yourself too. And another thing you'll notice is when you're going about life, you'll notice that everything just looks brighter. There's a reason why a lot of you, like you're so caught up in what used to be. You're so caught up in the past and what used to be and all this other stuff, is because like back then, life for you seemed so bright. Like you were able to connect. Everything just seemed so good for you. And then something happened throughout your journey that broke you or hurt you, and then all of a sudden life seems so dull. Like you can't connect to nothing. You can't connect to nobody. You can't really, these are issues that you need to work. These are issues that come from the heart. You know what I mean? Because the way you look at life and the vibrant life that life does provide you, that you are practically blindsided by. There's like a veil over your eyes, and you can't see the joy of life, because you have no joy within you. You're broken. What do you call it? This is what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta work on that. Hang on. So I'm gonna just go this way. I'm gonna stay over here. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta work on that, because this not only affects your character, it affects your mental state too. Your heart will affect your mental state. It'll affect what you think about. If society as a whole took enough time to work on their heart, to focus more on their heart, we would be living really good right now. That's the thing. Like, if society made keeping your heart clean a priority, we could live a good society. We could live in a good society. People think that it's not possible when it is. You know what I mean? And the people who don't want to clean their heart, you know what we need to do? We need to take those people and we need to put them in, instead of having people in gated communities who are good people, and instead of having people in gated communities who are good people or wealthy or whatever, and they get all the nice stuff, instead of it being like that, why don't we make the majority, right? Why don't we just make it a law that you're required to work on your heart? And for the people who don't want to work on their heart, we'll make some gated communities out here, and instead of them being nice, they'll be really ghetto, right? And you put all the people who don't want to work on their heart, we put them in those communities. They all have let them deal with each other. You know what I mean? Like, there shouldn't be any reason why people with good hearts out here have to tolerate BS from people who don't even bother looking within. You know what I mean? It would be really interesting. This world would have a higher vibration. There's a reason why this world is so dark. It's because people forget that it all stems from the heart. Everything stems from the heart. People are so, they don't get it. Yo, I'm telling you, people do not get it. People don't get it. People don't understand that everything stems from the heart. You have to work on that. Oh, well, I'm going to turn my feelings off and I'm just going to make money and not say, well, you can make money all day, but you're going to be one miserable AMFer just sitting on a lot of money if you don't work on your damn heart. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be happy. You could be driving the nicest car, you could be living in the nicest house. The fact of the matter is, without that heart that you wanna ignore so badly, you're not going to be happy. I'm not going to ignore mine, and I don't care what society feels or thinks about that. I don't care. I don't ignore mine. I pay attention to mine, and I like to keep mine healthy. And for anybody out there who thinks that because I want to do that I'm somehow weak, I'll show you who's weak. I'll show you who's weak. Trust me, we'll find out real fast. We'll find out real quick who's weak. Real quick. Because the fact of the matter is, the fact that I take care of my heart and the rest of society doesn't, I'm practically stronger than 95% of people out here. 99% of people out here are nowhere near as powerful as me. All because I pay attention to my heart. And like I said earlier, everything in this life is gonna throw things at you like people, like the average people is a perfect example of this. Like you're gonna have people out here who see that you take care of your heart. You actually have peace within yourself, and because they don't, they want to mess with you. And because of that, it's like they're trying to bring you to their level, right? And that's everything. That's like the whole spiritual warfare right there. The spiritual warfare not only lies within your mind, but it lies most definitely in your heart. It lies more in your heart than it does in your mind. Your mind is just a key to your heart. Okay, like if somebody, like if your girl breaks up with you, you gotta process that through your mind before your heart shatters. You see what I mean? Your mind is just a key to what is going on inside your heart, and you have to be very careful of what you allow in your mind so that you can take care of your heart the right way. Because the vibration you give off, whatever you put out, it's coming back to you. And people don't get this because they're too busy screwing around, acting stupid. I just took some time to do some healing because I was dealing with some stuff myself, and I took some time to do some healing, and I had a conversation with somebody, and it just felt completely different. Like, it just felt completely different. It all comes from the heart, everything. When I was broken and I was having conversations with people, I was looking forward to the conversation ending. I wasn't enjoying the conversation. I wasn't looking forward to the conversation. I wasn't even like, I didn't want to have a conversation, right? I just wanted to get what I could get out of whatever and go, right? And that's when my heart was broken, when my heart was in a bad place. Now, when my heart's in a good place, I'm actually looking forward to the conversation. I could actually have a good time with somebody. I could actually appreciate life for what it is, and I could see life in a brighter light. Everything in this world is trying to break you. It's your job. This is where the spiritual warfare lies. It lies right here. Everything in this world is trying to break you. It's your job to make sure that you don't allow it to break you. You keep your heart alive. Your job is to make it through this life with a heart that's still alive. Because your heart is like the most delicate thing. It's like putting something real delicate through a war zone. You're putting your heart through a war zone. That's what this life is. This life is a war zone, and you're throwing your heart in there, and your heart's mad delicate, and it has to come out the other side alive. It's like throwing glass, and it's like putting a bottle of glass in the middle of a crossfire and expecting it to still be in one piece. That glass bottle or that glass cup or whatever it is, you're expecting that glass to still be in one piece by the time the crossfire is over. You see what I'm trying to say? Hang on.